Hello everyone, Drusi Meggett of the Greens, and it's the third time I've stood for the New South Wales state seat of Port Macquarie. And I have been in front of the Chamber of Commerce quite a few times, though this looks a slightly different crowd. We've got lots of young people. That's perhaps because we're at Charles Sturt Uni. So I've lived in Port Macquarie for 24 years. I have a background also in IT, but teaching, and I've been a Green for 20 years, and I'm passionate about the green sort of issues. I want to thank both Peter Alley and Jan Burgess for their great policies in supporting TAFE as it deserves to be supported, and health, and some of those acknowledgement, Jan's acknowledgement, her party's acknowledgement that this is a finite planet and we cannot keep growing forever. So yeah, when I'm in front of the chamber, I usually talk about climate change, and I say things like renewable energy is cheap and affordable and we can do it now, and people say to me, oh, but we need base energy now. If anyone's still talking about base energy, they haven't been listening. And in fact, you know, the world's changing. Today's paper, investors welcome Reserve Bank climate stance, with the Deputy Governor, Guy Debelle, saying that climate change is a material, financial and economic risk that has to be managed. And the Property Council, property is very big in Port Macquarie, so there's probably some people here interested in property. Ken Morrison, Chief Executive of the Property Council, said the Reserve Bank was absolutely right to flag the economic challenge of climate change. The transition to a low carbon economy won't be easy and won't be cost free, but it has to be done. And in fact, it'll cost more if we delay. And there's all the opportunities there. And with renewable energy, Australia and New South Wales, a big part of Australia, could make a lot of money out of training and manufacture, exporting energy in the form of hydrogen. So now the Greens have got a fantastic policy. It's got lots of bits to it. So establish a Power New South Wales, which is a publicly owned electricity company, so similar to what Peter Alley was saying, to generate, distribute and retail renewable energy for the people of New South Wales fairly and affordably. And $1 billion dollars to support local community renewable projects. And that would be a source of employment, local employment in the area, and local clean jobs, not anti-family, fly-in, fly-out type jobs. Other things that policy offers are investment in household solar and batteries, provide rebates for more than 1 million households to install solar panels and battery storage, quit coal by 2030, carbon price for zero emissions by 2040, and to support the transition from coal, because the Greens like to look after those who don't have the advantages perhaps of some people, and so coal miners would need training, and the Greens recognise that and want to do a lot in that way. Now, coal, yeah, I think coal's recognised to be on the way out. But the trouble is that forests could be the new coal. We've seen clear felling happening in this area, and it's planned to get worse. They changed the rules, and the forests are clearing, and there's a danger that a lot of forest will get pelletised and exported to Europe, and because the EU, good on them, they want to have zero emissions. So the bean counters, the accountants have said, oh, well, forest, burning forest, that must be all right because the wood grows back. But it takes a long time to grow.